What's good, everybody? It's your boy Kev. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a beautiful week. How was your week? Kev's Weekly Pool, we're back at it again. So, without seeing this face, let's just get into the comics for this week. What's good? What's good? So, today's comics are amazing as usual. But as I normally like to do, I like to rant. Uh, I'm gonna have the video up probably later on this week, but I did an interview with the comic book collections owner, Dave, and some very insightful tips and some cool clips of what I like to capture when I go to a store. Not for videos, but just more so for myself. Um, and just show you guys uh, the store I like to go to, the store that I buy my comics from, and whatnot. So also I have two videos out: one of The Quiet Place and one of Stranger Things. The Tales from Hawking, number 2, issue 1. So you guys should definitely go check that out. Me and the guys on the channel also did some amazing things this week, this past week, and actually recorded. So we'll have something up for you guys as well. The comics for this week, for me personally, I only had a few comics that I picked up, but as you see, there's Deadpool here. There's some good other comics that I haven't got into, like Deathstroke. Lobo also came out this week. This was one of the huge things, because I think Lobo is having a series coming out soon, eventually, depending on whether what they're going to do with the Paramount and HBO merger. So there's something to look forward to when we get a chance to get in there. Now, some of these comics that I put up, this is the Kev's Weekly Pool, I guess issue number 2. Let me know what you guys see on this rack, or any rack that you go to when you go to your comic book store, and let me know which ones you guys pick up, what you guys are looking for or excited for to come out for you guys to read. So I have the Absolute series, pretty much. I have that, and I can't wait for the Green Arrow one to come out. I'm very fond of the Absolute comics. I think their side of the story from Dark Side is amazing, and I know eventually it's supposed to come to an end. I thought it was going to be coming to an end with the KO that DC had, but I guess not. We still have some more time before that happens. And I'm sorry if I'm not talking about Marvel that much. There's only a few Marvel comics that I'm reading, and let's see if I can name off the top of my head right now. The Amazing Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Wolverine, Storm for sure. And today I picked up the first issue for Cyclops. So I'll see what that's all about. As you see, Lobo's right here. What else will I be reading from Marvel? Oh, Miles Morales, Spider-Man. I really don't know anybody else that I read from Marvel. I'm pretty sure it'll pop up. Just some of the Marvel comics I fell off on, and some of the DC stuff I kind of fell off on. Like there's an Ultimate Superman, or not Ultimate, Unlimited Superman, and I only had the first issue, and I haven't read it yet. It's in the pile list that I have for comics to read, but Yeah, Unlimited Superman is I think issue 22 now, if I'm not mistaken. I know it'll pop up here shortly. Um, it's crazy. I didn't even know it was an ongoing series. I thought it was going to be like a one shot issue. Um, and at that point, that's like what, beginning, maybe middle of last year. So yeah, I definitely fell off. My friend Chris, who loves the Century, um, we had a little discussion. Him and Greg on the channel, we had a little discussion. We didn't record it, but you know, it's about Wolverine, Superman, and the Century, and you know who I represented. Uh, did I do good? No, it's 2 against 1. But come on, man, you know who it is. And if it's a Century, that's your opinion. I'm not gonna attack your opinion, but let me know now in the comment section. Out of those 3 people, Superman, Century, and Wolverine, who you got? Now, Wolverine versus Superman, I got Superman. For my obvious reasons. But who do y'all got? Let me know down in the comment section. Who do you have picked out for your choice of Superman, the Century, and Wolverine? Now, everybody is entitled to an opinion. Your opinion is not wrong. It's just misguided. Yeah, so like you see, you can pause right here. You see the number that this Superman Unlimited is at. I'm like, I thought it was just a one issue type thing, but the cover art for this joint is amazing. So if you guys are into covers, like for me, when I get covers, I normally try to go for the A cover because it's always the cheapest. But when A through C covers are the same price, I'm like, all right, well, give me the cooler version of that cover. But 9 times out of 10, the A cover is cheaper than the other covers that they have coming out. So, to each their own. There's rare occasions that I might pick up 2 comics, like Storm, for instance. When Storm first came out, there was the regular cover, A cover, and then there was a I want to say a Luna style cover, but like it was the same as the A cover, but it was the lightning behind her that was like lit up, and it looked so amazing on that cover. I was like, yeah, I gotta get me one of those. I put in a showcase cover, and it is out for display as soon as my basement is right, you guys. Yeah, so these are the comics that came out. We have, like, as you see, Ultimate, I keep saying Ultimate, Wolverine, as you can see. I don't know why I can't think of the word. Yeah, it is Ultimate Wolverine. And the Ultimate series is coming to an end. I haven't read the Ultimate Universe. I've only chose to read Wolverine. I haven't even began to read the Spider-Man comic, Ultimate Spider-Man, but I know I will eventually. If you guys have, try not to spoil too much in the comment section below, but let me know what you guys think of the Ultimate series coming to an end. That's the X-Men Apocalypse, and as you can see, the Cyclops comic. I think and what was it? The year 2099 is also coming to an end. So you guys let me know what you think about those comics. Are you sad to see them go? Let me know. All right. So up next we have the Absolute Flash from my DC pool. We also have Nightwing. Both of these comics are amazing. I really enjoy the read, especially the Absolute Flash. For Marvel, we have the Amazing Spider-Man. I like the 2 different stories they got going on over there, and we have the Ultimate Wolverine. Like I said, I've been reading his stuff for quite a while. Now, for my independents, we got X-Men of War, War of the God, I think that is, and Geiger, which is another comic that I enjoy reading, especially the series they got going on. Now, these are the comics that I meant to pick up last week. the Planet Apes versus Fantastic Four. Then we have issues 1 through 2 of the X-Men War that I picked up. 1 and issues 2. The God Hunt, I think that's what its title is. And yeah, as you see, the God Hunt. I can't wait to read these. I love X-Men War. And I thought I had Static Shock and Batman Beyond and Static Shock issue 3, but I didn't. Now, as I said, I picked up the Cyclops issue. So this is the one that I could get, issue 1. And then this is the one I have to wait and get later on this week for issue 2. But I should be all caught up. All right. So I hope you guys had enjoyed the comics that came out this week. Let me know what comics you're planning on getting this week. Were there any independent comics that you saw on the rack that you wanted to get? Are there any DC comics that you saw on the rack that you wanted to get? Any Marvel comics that you saw on the rack that you wanted to get? Let me know in the comment section below. Who do you have in a three-way fight between Superman, Wolverine, and the Sentry? Now, if you only have 2 people left standing in this fight, that's understandable. If you have somebody else that has some claws left in this fight, let me know down in the comment section below, because Chris and Greg will fight me tooth and nail, even though I know deep down inside that Wolverine could not hold his weight against Superman. No way. There's no way. And if there's anybody that believes that he could, you're entitled to your own opinion. I'm not going to go back and forth with you on this, but this does make a good argument, because from what it was brought out to my attention, if you can even call it that, Wolverine would somehow get his hands on kryptonite. Like, I'm not discrediting Wolverine. I got mad respect for the man. He's smart by the time he gets towards the close of the arc. But in the beginning of the arc, man, he's getting tossed. Like, and you have to be close to fight him. Like, he figures out things, but that's why it's important that you let me know down in the comment section below who you got. Wolverine, Superman, the Sentry. Yeah, that's it for this week. This is Kev's Weekly Pool. I've been Kev. You've been you. Let's stay in tune.